what should I do, especially when my stocks are down, when the market is down? What should be my action plan? So what would you advise on that?
See, I'll give you this arithmetic, right? So we discussed this some time back that the GDP is growing by 6%, inflation is 6%, right? So if you actually see in nominal terms, the GDP is increasing by 12% every year. If you say 6 years, the GDP is actually doubling. That's the normal rate in India, and that is going to remain for a long time, right? More or less.
Yeah.
So stocks eventually are going to go up. It's only a short-term thing that those markets are down or some stocks are down. So if your portfolio is down, the first thing you have to do is figure out whether you are in the correct stock or the bad stock. If you have invested in a bad company, right, then you have to sell. The stock does not know whether you own it or don't. Second, you don't have to make back your money in the same stock. You will always lose some money in some stocks, you will make some money in the other stocks, right? Yeah. So you should reevaluate each and every stock independently whether you still want to keep holding it or not. Irrespective of the profit or loss, if you are not confident about the future of that stock, please sell.
Okay.
However, if you are confident about the future of that stock, right? But because of whatever temporary problems, either inside the company or outside, like in the markets or macroeconomics or whatever it is, right? If the stock price is down, then buy more. Typically, what has worked in investing is buying more when the markets are down. So when the markets are down, you actually buy more, right? Now the question is, you will ask me, Nikhil, mera paisa to khatam ho gaya. So that is where you have to work on your asset allocation.
Absolutely.
Right? Don't be too aggressive on any part.
Yeah.
Right? As a normal investor, there are risks and unknowns which are going to hit you exactly at the wrong time. Maybe March 20, I'll give you an example, right? What happened? So I have both business clients and I have salaried people.
Yeah.
March 20, business people just did not have the capacity to invest more, even if they realize, business people have a higher risk taking capacity than salaried people, right? So they realize that the market is down, I need to invest. However, their businesses are also shut. They were not earning anything, right? Small businesses, right?
Absolutely.
They're just not earning anything. So they did not have a visibility of when their earnings will start. They could not invest. Right? So you have to have an asset allocation which is relatively conservative, and you need to have some portion in debt so that at market extremes you are able to take out money from debt and put in equities. See, markets are going to go to euphoric levels, they are going to go to desperate levels or fear levels or whatever we call it, right?
Absolutely.
That is going to happen whatever we do. Reasons will always be different, but this will keep following. So when the market is at euphoria level, please be a little
aware,
careful, right? So that when the market later goes to lower levels, you have money to invest.
Yeah. No, makes lot of sense, because as you rightly said, the asset allocation now becomes the center point of all of these things, because if I don't have the money to take the advantage of the situation, I think the train is gone.